The Commonwealth Parliamentary Association, CPA, has adopted a similar position since last year. How prepared is the Parliament of Ghana to align without the relevant amendment to the Constitution? We need a constitutional order that will mitigate the winner takes all and prevent the do or die combat associated with our elections. We need a new constitutional order that will prevent the constant increase in the number of seats in Parliament. We need a new constitutional order that will put a cap in the number of ministers of state. A new order that will ensure that the Speaker of Parliament is a serving member of Parliament and that the Parliament of Ghana does not remain as one of only 9 parliaments in the world whose speakers are not members of Parliament. We need a new constitutional order that will accord Parliament the financial independence that is required to enable Parliament to stand on its own feet. A new constitutional arrangement that will liberate Parliament to perform its legislative functions without impediments, intended or unintended. Mr. Speaker, we need a new constitutional order that will give birth to an economic paradigm which will engender wealth creation, entrepreneurial spirit, and talent development, as well as jobs for our people, especially the youth, with the active partnership of Parliament. A new constitutional order that would remodel the composition of the NDPC, the National Development Planning Commission, to purge it of the overly partisan coloration and populate it with neutral citizens who develop a real long-term national development plan around which the parties would extract their manifestos and therefore ensure that succeeding administrations continue the programs and projects started by their predecessors in order to prevent the wanton dissipation of the scanty resources of this country. A new constitutional order where the Auditor General will respect the fact that he is a tool for Parliament in the performance of its functions, the oversight functions, and therefore cannot unilaterally exact and prosecute surcharges, and even before submitting his reports to Parliament, find a way to leak the recommendations to the general public. A new constitutional order where assets declared by public servants can be traced and tracked by the Auditor General for purposes of tax compliance, and not to encourage a system where public servants declare their assets that they do not have, but assets that they aspire to have.